Hey girl. Hey sis, this is Donna. And right now, I wanted to talk to you all a little bit about the bedroom, right? Okay, for me, I've decided I'm not going to be sleeping with a man, unless I'm with that man, I'm married to that man. So, I'm human. Yes. Sometimes I want company, but, after going through a terrible breakup, and just needing time to myself, it's something that I'm doing for me. And I also believe in, the word and trying to keep myself. I'm not saying I'm going to be perfect through this journey, but y'all stick with me. Because although I know that I am human, I also know that I have a calling, and I know that laying with different men and stuff like that will bother my calling. So that's kind of what I want to talk about. So we're going to have a little pillow talk. So it's that time, you know, I don't care if you look, some of y'all got a man and he still is not there. Some we don't have a man, and sometimes you get lonely. You might want to call somebody. I don't even have anybody to call. I haven't been trying to meet anybody, don't want to get somebody, and just don't know why they're around. But, you get lonely. However, you're a woman, you get lonely. So let's just say you want some company. You know, me, I say get you a pillow. Hold that pillow tight. you know, but again, you're human. This right here, this bed, it can cause a lot of problems. Because what happens, you meet a man, you like this man. Most of the time, it's jumping in the bed before even getting to know that man. Let's say it gets to that point, you really don't know who you're sleeping with. And a lot of ladies don't even want to use protection. A lot of men don't want to use protection. Who are you laying with? Sometimes we find that out way too late. Don't you know that every man you sleep with, you're taking on his character? So if you slept with like 3 different men, are you wondering why you're just acting crazy and your emotions are all out of whack and everything? You don't need to be doing that. It's like a lot of girls will share their body, but they won't even share their food with somebody. That don't make sense to me. Everybody does not need to test you. You're not a battery. It's a bad thing when you just, have so many men, and you kind of lose yourself in that. Again, the bed, it causes problems. And then you lay down with that man. You give him all of you. You do every trick you can in the book in the bed. You try to please him every way you can. Some of those men aren't going to even stay. They're going to go to another woman. They've already got some other women. But once you've done all that, what have you actually proved? Because most of the guys go on home and you still laying there by yourself. Let's keep it all the way real. Let's talk about it. Okay, ladies? Now, you get all dressed up. You want to put you some smell good on. Put your lingerie on or whatever else you do, because he's coming over. After you get yourself together, he comes over. You've cooked for him, everything. My thing is, stop giving these boyfriends husband material, because they're not going to have anything to look forward to if you all were to get married. Now, like I said, he's over. He's 8 already. So you take him to the room, you dance for him, you do this, you do that. You're trying to win him You want him to choose you. You want him to stay the night. Some men can't even stay the night because they're not supposed to be over your house anyway. What I want to tell you is this. It's bigger. It's deeper than just sex. When you lay down with these men, what you do is, after letting them into your body, you're letting them release whatever is in them into you spiritually. So it doesn't pay to be sitting here just laying, sleeping around with everybody. Like I said, as humans, we want the comfort of someone. We want to be held, want to be loved on, want to be touched, all that. But how is that going to leave you feeling at the end of the night? A lot of girls I hear, they say that they don't care about being a side chick. They don't care because, that man doesn't have to stay there with them. He got to go back to the wife who has to take care of him. Somebody had a side chick shirt. And it's like, yeah, I was with your man and stuff like that. What has happened? What has happened to the world where it's okay to just disrespect your sister or disrespect yourself like that? Of course, it's easy for a side chick to get the man and him to want to be there with her. Because, see, with the side chick, she's got all this time to get dolled up. She's got all this time to do everything he wants. Because at home, the wife is with the kids. The wife is there dealing with his attitude that's there every day. The wife is no fun all of a sudden anymore because a side chick is in the picture. Let me ease your mind to those that are side chicks. See, for me, I'm not going to be your side chick. I'll be your one and only or nobody's. But for the side chick, aren't you tired of getting that stale candy after Valentine's Day? Are you not tired of him forgetting when your birthday is? Are you tired of being hidden? Are you tired of not really knowing anything about him? You can act today. You don't have to be hidden. You don't have to be taken for granted. You don't have to keep on being his little pony. You don't have to do any of that. You want to know how? Get your own man today, okay? You do not have to be a side chick. It's something you're choosing to do. Some girls say, well, I'm with him. I found out he had somebody, but I love him. So I'm not going to leave him because although he's got somebody else, I love him. But do you love yourself though, sis? Because there's no way you can love yourself and lay down with somebody else's man every night. Do you know what they do in this bed? Because a husband and wife, they do everything. Why? Because it's illegal in God's eyes. So, the man comes over there to you, telling you all kind of lies. The biggest lie that I've ever heard, that girls say all the time, oh, he's going to leave his wife for me. Ladies, it's been done. I won't even lie to you. It's been done before. If he leaves his wife for you, guess what? He's going to end up resenting you. Because, see, you're nothing but a fling. So when that wife doesn't want him anymore and she's finally moved on, guess what? He's not going to like you anymore because he's going to blame you for breaking his family up. I tell you, the bed gets you in trouble, though. The next time you all think about jumping in bed with somebody that's not your husband, I want you to think twice about it. Think about that woman that's sitting at home crying because he's not doing right by her. Think about the kids. It's not their fault. But daddy's not coming home because he's too busy over here with you. Some of the ladies say, hey, I don't care. They ain't my kids. I don't know her. You may not know that woman, but guess what? Take a look in the mirror. Because the same thing you do to her, he's going to do it to you. You might not care right away about that other woman, but you will. Because what goes around comes around. I can say this. I can honestly say it feels good not to lay down with somebody because you still have your self-worth. Before somebody lays down with me, he's going to show himself worthy. I don't care if you've slept with hundreds of men, okay? You can stop today. You can have some self-respect about yourself and make others respect you. Some of you young ladies, you're too pretty to be letting these men drag you down. A lot of the older men go for the younger women after they've already messed over the older women. Honey, don't think that you're something new that's never been done before, okay? You're just a new girl. Different day. Same bullcrap with that man. And just like he left a woman who was older for a younger you, you've got to grow up one day. You've got to get older. So guess what's going to happen? The person you're with will leave you for a younger girl. I just wanted to lay that out there. Because, it was just something that I was thinking about. Don't be so quick to go to the bedroom. I'll share something. Because my thing is, I've not always been in this position where I just don't want to have sex. When I have somebody, I will. When I have my man, we'll do what it do. But if this didn't really touch you, let's see if this touches you. I remember I met a guy. I was in Illinois, and I was just like, okay, he's cool. We're having dinner, we're hanging out all day. At the end of having dinner with him, he was like, I have to tell you something. He was fine. Tall, brown skin. He said, we've gotten this far, and I just want to be honest with you. I'm thinking he's going to say something about his kids, right? Like, I got some kids that I didn't tell you about, or something like that. He said, I have to be honest with you. He said, I'm HIV positive. Now, just think if he didn't give me that choice of knowing, and I had been drinking. What if I went home with him? See, sometimes people are not that honest. People who have diseases and stuff, they don't look like they have it. Tell me how somebody looks that's HIV positive. If I wasn't in the right mind to be like, oh, okay, I'm going to pass, what would have happened? It's not only pregnancy. It's not only diseases. It's the spiritual side of it too. Because see, once you get with somebody and then sex is involved, the honeymoon stage is over. Because for some reason, when a woman and a man connect, it's no longer just fun and games because your heart gets in it. Once your heart is in it, it's hard to turn back. I'm sure there's plenty of women that can tell you a story about why not lay down. But I just want you all to listen, sis. And it's a lot of older women too. I know you're lonely. But you don't have to keep jumping in the bed with all these men to try to please them. Because believe me, they're not pleased. There are some million girls with the same thing that you possess. Some girls are like, oh my, yeah, I'm the bomb, I'm this, I'm that. There's somebody else with the bomb, just like you. So, quit giving your body away. You don't have to be a side chick anymore. If a man only wants to sleep with you and then go home, he doesn't want you. So, before you take him to the bedroom, take him to the upper room in prayer. Love you, sis.